The intensity is rising, and the stakes have never been higher in the world of sports. Liverpool star Jeremie Frimpong is sending a clear, high-energy message to his teammates as they head into a crucial clash against Crystal Palace. With Champions League qualification on the line, Frimpong has declared every remaining game a must-win final, and he is determined to finally settle the score after several frustrating defeats against Palace this season.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Heartbreak in the AFC Champions League elite as Shabab Al Ahli sees their dreams crushed by a controversial refereeing decision. After being denied a potential path to the final due to a technicality regarding a substitution, the Dubai-based club fought for justice and a match replay. Despite their formal protest and the backing of the UAE Football Association, the AFC ultimately dismissed the case, leaving the team to grapple with the bitter reality of an early exit. The spotlight shifts to Bangkok for the highly anticipated 2026 AFC Women's Champions League, where Asia's elite clubs are gathering for a battle of continental supremacy. With top-tier squads like the defending champions Jetisu and host team Supreme Tip Chonburi Etek facing off, the pressure is on to secure a coveted spot in the FIVB Volleyball Club World Championship. This thrilling tournament features a high-stakes knockout format, showcasing global stars like Samantha Fabris and Plumjit Thinkiao as they compete for the championship title at the Mall Bang Kapi Convention Hall. Don't miss a second of the action starting this Sunday, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite teams. Ever feel like your entire season boils down to 5 high-stakes showdowns? For Liverpool, that is the reality, and star Jeremie Frimpong is calling it exactly what it is: 5 cup finals. After a roller coaster ride of a season, the message from the dressing room is refreshingly simple. No excuses, no looking back, just pure, unadulterated focus. Let's be honest, Crystal Palace has been the ultimate thorn in Liverpool's side this year. 3 meetings, 3 losses. That is the kind of statistic that keeps a manager up at night and motivates a player to walk onto that pitch with a serious chip on their shoulder. Frimpong isn't hiding from the frustration. He's owning it. He knows that beating Palace isn't just about 3 points, it's about erasing the ghost of 3 previous defeats and proving that this team has evolved. What's changed? Well, look at the recent momentum. The Derby win wasn't just a victory, it was a psychological turning point. When you pull off a dramatic win in a high-pressure match, that belief translates onto the pitch. We're seeing a tighter defensive structure and a sharper, faster transition game that's keeping Liverpool in the driver's seat for that precious Champions League spot. But let's talk about the math. 5 points clear of Brighton with a game in hand sounds comfortable, but in the Premier League, comfort is an illusion. One slip-up against a bogey team like Palace, and suddenly the pressure from Manchester United and Aston Villa becomes deafening. This is why Frimpong's language is so deliberate. When these guys talk about finals, they aren't just using sports cliches. They are acknowledging that their financial stability, their recruitment power, and their status as European elite all hang in the balance. So, as we head into the weekend, the question isn't just whether Liverpool can win, but whether they can finally crack the code that has stumped them all season. Can they turn the narrative around and prove that they've matured under this immense pressure? I want to hear from you. Can Liverpool make it 5 wins from 5, or is Palace going to play spoiler one more time? Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the drama, and remember, in this game, it's not just about how you start, it's about who has the heart to finish. Imagine fighting for your tournament life, scoring a stunning last-minute equalizer, and then having it all ripped away, not by the opposition, but by a technicality so obscure it feels like a bad dream. Welcome to the nightmare that is the AFC Champions League for Shabab Al Ahli. After 2 days of holding on to the hope that justice might actually prevail, the gavel has finally come down. Case dismissed. Let's call this what it really is, a masterclass in officiating incompetence. Shabab Al Ahli were down 1-0 to Machida Zelvia when they finally breached the Japanese side's impenetrable defense. It was pure magic. Then, the referee, Sean Evans, intervened. He retreated to the VAR monitor to scrutinize a substitution, deciding that the game restarted a fraction of a second before the departing player had fully crossed the line. Seriously, we are now using freeze-frame gymnastics to police substitutions that don't even impact the run of play. If we start policing every millimeter of movement during a sub, we might as well stop the clock every time someone blinks. This isn't just about a bad call. It's about the soul of the game being strangled by the very technology designed to save it. When the players surrounded Evans, he reacted like he was auditioning for a role as the Statue of Liberty, brandishing cards with theatrical flair, while the Dubai-based club saw their dreams evaporate. Coach Paulo Sousa, despite his European experience with the grim reality of just deal with it officiating, held onto a glimmer of hope. The club formally protested. The UAE Football Association stood tall in solidarity, and for a fleeting moment we wondered, could they actually force a replay? But the AFC rules are ironclad. Referee decisions regarding facts of play are final. Period. No exceptions, no appeals, and certainly no do-overs. It's a bitter pill to swallow, especially when you factor in the massive financial loss. We're talking millions in potential prize money, and the lost chance at eternal glory. Shabab Al Ahli paid the protest fee, extended their hotel stay, and walked away with nothing but a sense of profound injustice. It is a harsh reminder that in the cold, calculated world of professional football, fair play is often sidelined for administrative finality. If you think the system is broken, let us know in the comments below. Was this the worst VAR call you've ever seen, or is this just the price of doing business in modern football? Thanks for watching, and remember, in this game, justice doesn't always show up for the final whistle. Imagine the absolute pinnacle of Asian volleyball converging on a single city, where the stakes aren't just about a trophy. They are about punching a ticket to the world stage. From April 26th to the 30th, Bangkok is set to transform into the epicenter of the sport as the AFC Women's Champions League 2026 takes over the Mall Bang Kapi Convention Hall. This isn't just another tournament. It is a high-octane battle for continental supremacy, where only the top 2 teams will earn the right to represent Asia at the prestigious FIVB Volleyball Club World Championship. We are talking about 8 elite clubs split into 2 pools, each stacked with talent and raw ambition. Pool A sees the local favorites, Supreme Tip Chonburi, Tech, squaring off against Nakanrach Sima, Iran's Maragan Noor, and Indonesia's Bandung BJB Tandamata. Meanwhile, Pool B is a heavy hitters bracket with NEC Red Rockets, Beijing Arctic Ocean, Jetisu, and Harudachanberi RMUTT. All eyes, however, are on Jetisu VC, the defending champions coming back to protect their crown after their historic win last year. AVC President Ramon Suzara hit the nail on the head when he noted that this tournament is the ultimate benchmark for the growth of the women's game in Asia. It is a grueling 5-day gauntlet that demands perfection. From the opening serve on the 26th, every point counts. Whether it is the tactical mastery of the NEC Red Rockets or the sheer defensive tenacity we saw from the title holders last season, the level of play is guaranteed to be world-class. Are you ready to see which clubs rise to the occasion and prove they belong among the global elite? Let me know in the comments who you think is taking home the trophy, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the action from Bangkok. In a sport where the margins for error are razor-thin, only the hungriest teams will survive the journey to the World Championship. Get ready, volleyball fans, because the best of Asia is about to collide in a high-stakes showdown you won't want to miss. This Sunday, April 26th, the 2026 AFC Women's Champions League kicks off in the heart of Bangkok, and the energy is already electric. We are talking about 8 elite club teams battling it out in a ruthless knockout format where there is absolutely no room for error. The winner won't just take home the continental crown. The top 2 teams will punch their tickets to the prestigious 2026 FIVB Volleyball Women's Club World Championship. It is essentially do or die from the very first serve. Everything shifts to the Mall Bang Kapi Convention Hall, a fresh venue that promises to pack the stands with intensity. The tournament opens with a massive clash. China's Beijing Arctic Ocean, boosted by the firepower of Croatia's Samantha Fabris, faces off against the defending champions, Jetisu Taldikorgan of Kazakhstan. If that doesn't get your heart racing, later on Sunday, local favorites Nakhon Ratchasima 3M Films, led by the dynamic Sasapaporn Janthawisut, take on Maragan Noor of Iran. This is the kind of high-octane drama that defines international club volleyball. Monday continues the chaos with powerhouse NEC Red Rockets Kawasaki taking on Harudat Chonburi RMUTT, while the Thai legends at Supreme tip Chonburi, starring the iconic duo of Plumjit Thingkiao and Pianut Pan, look to defend home turf against Indonesia's Bandung BJB Tandemata. After a brief breather on Tuesday, it is straight into the semifinals on Wednesday, leading to the ultimate showdown for bronze and gold on Thursday, April 30th. Don't miss a single set. You can catch every match live on VBTV. Who do you think has the roster depth to lift the trophy in Bangkok? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more updates, and remember, in the world of professional volleyball, history isn't just written, it is served.